Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Tuesday. Okay. I hope everybody had a great day and stuff. We're going to have a great evening. And y'all know the new rule. We're going to be done by 11. Okay. An hour and a half is all I have for the people because I have to go to work to bed. Okay. But how y'all doing? How is everyone? I have not been live since Sunday. I was not live yesterday because I was chilling. And we are here today, okay? And it's, little tools and views, things to discuss. So make sure y'all around here. Make sure y'all are subscribed, okay? Make sure that y'all can be right here liking the video, okay? Because if you do not like it, then what you here for, okay? And also, y'all know, don't be forgetting to also share the video, okay? Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Now, I'm here. Where am I at, y'all? I be having to find myself because I be forgetting or whatever. So, yeah. Hi. Yeah, it was cold today. Hey, it was cold. It was a little nippy, okay, today in Detroit, in the Michigan, okay? I left out the house, and I said, girl, go put on a sweatshirt. And I come back in the house and put on my sweatshirt. Okay, so here we are today together, okay, having a good time and whatnot. And I miss y'all like y'all miss me, okay? Now, y'all know it's other content, but first thing first, your mama, okay, your mama. Y'all know it's Harris 2024. We will get into her running mate a little bit later, okay? Y'all know we did a House of the Dragon review. Okay, I was live on Sunday. My Love at the Lockup review was up as well. And there's other little contents up. And then when I get done doing this video, okay, after we're done here, okay, I have to do my Deadpool Wolverine review, okay? That will be up sometime tomorrow, okay? But anyway, y'all, how y'all doing? How was everyone? I hope y'all all is good. Let me get to the comment section. I hope y'all can hear me and stuff around here. So hello to all the people. Okay, how y'all doing? Hello to y'all. Okay, a bit of a Bishop Robbery update. Okay, a little bit. Okay, it was like yeah. We're gonna see. Okay. See, I don't know what Pam said, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, come on in, okay. But hey, it is Tata. Look, Tata's Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays, Tequila Tuesdays. It is all of the teas that you want. Okay, if you don't know, now you do. Okay, and this morning, I pushed the wrong button. This morning, I gotta order me a new desk because it's just too much stuff on my desk. Okay, it's so much stuff on my desk, and I be pushing the wrong button sometimes because I just don't be thinking about it no more. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to make sure my the thing is working and whatnot. But yes, okay. I think I'm tired too, or whatever. I'm a sleepy. I was laying down a little fast, okay, and stuff to see what's going on. You know, sometimes I chill out a little bit, okay. It's the Red Sea. Okay. Child, almost. Okay. Sometimes from in London, okay. It was cold. It was like 60 something degrees. Okay. And I was like, what is happening? I was like, why is it cold outside? I was like, what is, you know what I'm saying? Luckily I got sweatshirts and stuff, you know, sitting on the ready, because if not, I'd be like, child, what happened? I don't know. All I know is that it's cold outside, and I want to be sure that I don't get cold at work. Because y'all know at work, the air conditioning be on, and I'd be like, okay. Anyway, wait, I'm trying to make sure I got my thing saved around here. Okay. Not 107. Child, I would not leave the house for 107. You hear me? Not at all. At all. Where I'm trying to get to my hellos and stuff. Okay. It can be Spill the Tea Tuesday. It's Spill the Tea every day. Okay. And I didn't go live to yesterday. I'm feeling like when it's not that much stuff to go live about, I be like, child, save it for the following day, okay? Because then if I come on here and I have like one or two topics or whatever, it be seeming like, oh, it's fake and it's not really live show, and I won't do that, okay? Stop. Child, why has it been? Is it frozen? I swear sometimes. I don't know if StreamYard is tripping. I don't know what to be doing, okay? Because I be trying to push buttons or whatever it doesn't be working. So I be trying my best not to have my things freeze up. Now, where is this thing around here? Okay, I had to pull up the things. I had to pull up things. Okay, but y'all, let's get started. See, y'all, StreamYard is tripping a little bit, and it's making me mad because I'm trying to click buttons, and it's not letting me click buttons, and that does not work when you're trying to share the story, okay? Because I have stuff saved for us to discuss, okay? First of all, when I tell y'all it was a labor of love to find everybody in red, okay? I was like, Lord, how am I going to do this? What's going to happen? Okay, I don't know, but I found everybody in here and they look fine, okay? Everybody look presentable. So I was very happy today to get into my thumbnail and not have no issues, okay? But let's get to me sharing my thing for us to have some conversation about the stuff going on in here, okay? Where is it? Boom, that it is. Okay, so we have a few things to be discussing. We got some foolishness stuff. We got some real stuff. I want to start with some Olympic stuff because if I start out with some feel good situations, okay, YouTube is less likely to go ahead and try to flag things if we start with this good news, okay, not no foolishness. So congrats, Chuck. Is the Olympics over? When is the Olympics over? I have not cut my television on to watch not a piece of it, mainly because it be too early in the morning or whatever. And I don't know what channel is it on Fox? It's on NBC, it's on CBS. I don't know. I see the clips on social media and that's it. But I was like, I be like, am I done? Is it the same people keep winning? I'm like, what is going? I don't be knowing or whatever. So again, all I see is what be on social media, okay? And so that's where we get our congratulations from. So this is Gabby Thomas, okay? She won gold. She running. I was running. I'm like, is it only running? Everybody running and flipping. I was like, is there any hockey? I was asking him. I said, hey, why ain't no football in the Olympics? He was like, because football is not international. I was like, I didn't know that. I always felt like the games overseas just didn't come on TV. Okay. But I was like, I just keep seeing all the running people. But anyway, go. Gabby Douglas Brown here won gold for the U, the S, of the A. Okay, and then it says Brittany Brown won bronze, and then Queen Julian Alfred won silver. Okay, so congrats. Okay, we then shout this right here. Okay, this right here. The fact that it's the first time there has been an all-black podium in Olympic gymnastics. I said in the history, in all of the Olympics, it ain't been not now other all black podium. I was like, child, that is insane. I did not know. And I seen some little idiot comment and say, oh, I think, wow, that was so dumb for Simone and Jordan to, kind of bow, okay, to Rebecca. And I'm like, first of all, they just give her a little congratulations. It wasn't like she's we're not worthy. It wasn't that. It was like, here are your flowers. You know what I'm saying? They recognized this was the first time as well. They recognized, hey, we're all black. She may be, she's from France. She's from France. Let me see. I don't know wherever Rebecca's from. It ain't from here. However, she's still black. She may not be American, but she's an African human being. Okay, she is a part of the melanin community. Okay, she's part of the black delegation. Oh, she's from Brazil. Okay, yes, come look. First time, okay, all black people up there. Okay, and that's a win. Even the fact that, because they brought up how Simone fell off the little beam. Was it not Soon the Asian girl, the Lee girl, okay? She fell, and then it was a Russian, a Caucasian person won the beam that day. And folks like, oh yeah, the Caucasian girl won the beam that day because Simone and the Asian, what's her? I think it's Sunny. Is it Sunny? Y'all know her with names, okay? But I was like, I mean, it's possible she won because the other folks fell off. But I thought it was Sunny Lee, okay? So because Sunny Lee and Simone fell off. Okay, I said, to me, I felt like, well, because they fell off, that's the reason she won gold. It's possible. Yes, she was good as well. She was, but then I did not realize a whole bunch of people fell off the damn beam today. I said, first of all, who balanced the beam? Okay, because if everybody fell off the beam that day, wouldn't they? Well, just about everybody fell off that day. The beam probably ain't balanced. Okay. But I said, we not going to take away from this moment, okay? Silver, gold, silver, bronze, okay? Uno, dos, tres. Okay? So if Caucasian people don't want to understand how much we love this all-black moment, if it was that football playing man who said, oh, that's great, whatever, shut up, sir. I don't know who you are, but shut up. Okay? And when Simone said, oh, just like right before Rebecca walked on, Jordan said, hey, we should bow. It was kind of like, it wasn't even like, we're not worthy. We're not. It was kind of a joking, celebratory, giving her flowers thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people sometimes don't understand. And I like when Simone said, at the end of the day, we are all proud of each other because we've all worked hard to get here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't think people understand how hard and how good you have to be to make it to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? And let's also be honest, a lot of the praise that I've been seeing, at least on social media and on the news or whatever, it has been a lot of Simone. A lot of Simone. Okay. And so the fact that, hey, let's give somebody else the admiration and the congratulations. And they also said how she's always giving them their flowers. So it was a way for us to, hey, this is her moment. She won gold. Let's let her feel praised in her winning gold. Okay. Period. She came back from torn ACLs. I think she came back from ACLs. Somebody else was in the hospital, last Olympics. Simone dropped out because of her mental health in those spinnings or whatever. So I was like, we have to be, they all have overcome different stuff to be at the top of their game. The top of their game. Okay. So it's nothing wrong with trying to show respect, admiration, and it's, a bow to you. You know what I'm saying? Leave it be. Okay. Congrats. Because I can't, child, look, I'm not spinning on that. I'm not spinning and flopping and flooping on them bars. Okay. Now my big self, no ma'am. Okay. So I feel like we have to get, it's amazing people. You hear me? The amazingness. Okay. Also, look at the black men. Now, this is, who are these people? Okay, Fred Curley, Kenny, is it Benekrick? Bednetrick? I don't know. And Noah, I said, first of all, are they all legally grown? Because y'all know my rule. Y'all know my rule, okay? The men just have to be, you have to be at least 28, 29. For me to even say you look delicious, okay? Now, I hope they are legal because I don't want to feel weird. I don't. However, okay, I said, oh, okay. This is some good looking men, okay? Winning around here. This is the U.S. men's 100-meter Olympic track team, okay? Gold, silver, and bronze as well. Wait, no, it's not legal. Child, no, look, I don't know how old they are. I just hope, at least, I just hope they are 18 or 21, okay? Because I don't want to be, an Aura. I don't want to be a Kelly at all, okay? But the men's is, okay, around here doing the dance. Now, first of all, they need to get these men's in some bigger shorts. Okay, we got penises all flopping around and stuff. Okay, no, I seen the Caucasian man whose drumstick plopped on that bar, but I don't want to show that on my any action from the Olympics. I'm not going to show the flag and stuff. Okay, but I synced it. But I kept saying, I'm like, first of all, the man knees hit the bar first. His penis just didn't help the matter. It was after his knees hit the penis. And said, okay, well, if your knees hit, I'm gonna hit it too. Okay. I also heard that the people, the sex toy people offered that man maybe like 20 grand to like mold his. I said, not a mold of it. I said, first of all, they ain't got cups. They ain't got cups. I just feel like if we had not seen those female camel toes, why are we seeing, men's moose knuckles? What is going on? Okay, I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Not today, not ever. I'm just saying, hey, look, I am happy that even though I keep hearing that the conditions over there, they sleeping on cardboard boxes and stuff. The food ain't that good. They look good. Okay. They look good. And all the men's moose knuckles running around here. Okay, the black men's, the Caucasian night men's, the any other men's. I ain't seen no Asian or Japanese men to my knowledge. I haven't seen. But I'm just like, it's some eye candy. Okay, so if they all wanted to look, they need get them in some clothes. Get them in some basketball shorts. Okay, why these men walk around in tidy whities that's in different colors? Okay, showing us they everything. Okay, and if the man was around here jumping over the bar and his thing caught the bar, his thing should be put up. I said that man, because if you watch the video as he's going over the bar, his knees hit the bar, and then after his knees hit the bar, then his cocktail weenie with his drumstick, okay, his T-bone, okay, his dinosaur, whatever, hit the thing too. Okay, and I said, Lord, and I called it. I said, was it his? I know they don't want to. I feel like I guess they don't want to feel all tight and squished. But I was like, you need your weenie to be withheld from the bar. I said it caught the whole thing. It caught the thing in the ball. I'm a high catch the ball in. It caught the whole thing. I mean, he's gonna die a white man if you ask me, though. So congrats to him and whoever he banging. Noah, who wants to let people know? Okay, I have asthma, allergies, dyslexia, ADD, anxiety, and depression. Okay, but I will tell you that what you have does not define what you can become. Why not you? He said, "Look, I'm around here winning gold medals with all these things going on in my head. What's your excuse? What you want to do now, Noah? I can't run like you, sir. We built different. We built different, okay? But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You hear me? Now, when the man was running, though, I mean, I didn't see no jumping. I didn't see no little dangling when it was running. So I feel like if the running man thing don't dangle, why was the pole water man thing that's out here that's over anyway? Let me stop. Also, we doing all the Olympic stuff first. You hear me? Now, Simone said, "Get out of my face." She said, "Simone said, you guys really got to stop asking athletes what's next after they win a medal at the Olympics. Let us soak up the moment we worked our whole lives for." I'm like, right. What's next? Bitch, my bath, a nap, a burger, maybe a drink, maybe some sex. Okay. Whatever's next for me is nothing like, oh, next I'm gonna take over the work. It's like, no, I want to go get a nap. I want to sleep in a regular bed. Okay. I want my regular shoes. Okay. I want to take my panties off and lay in a hot jacuzzi tub and chill out. Okay. Why are you asking me right after? And I'm like, the Olympics, they train for like 3 years. Don't ask me what's next until the Olympics are over. I've ate a bag of Cheetos. Okay, I've had 2 rough sessions of sex with my husband and had a V8. Okay, leave me be. You hear me? Also, because she is 27, when they come back around, she'll be 31. Now, I know the next Olympics, I think, is in LA. It's in Cali. Okay, I also want to find out why do they go over to Paris if the conditions are that bad? I'm like, if they don't have, why ain't no beds over there? Is it because of the bed bugs? Because I'm like, if I'm going to the Olympics, okay, I got to be tossing my body across bars and tables. If I have to go home to a box bed, why am I here? That's weird to me. But again, the next Olympics is in the United States. So hopefully the accommodations are better. I do wonder if she will retire or if she would try to come back at 31 and do it. Is really up to her. I think that's the reason why so many are asking her what's next. They want her to say, I'm retiring, and she ain't. I don't know yet, bitch. I'm still here. I have not banged my husband yet. Okay? Do not ask me what's next until after I bang my husband. Okay? I want to go back home. I want to get me some Shake Shack. I want to go back home. I want to get me an icy from the Burger King or the 7-Eleven. I don't want anyone asking me what's next right now. Oh, supposedly when nothing. They cut blockers. They're cut blockers. If I want a ball, let me ball. Yeah, her say she's tired of having to not face. She's tired of having to go up against Rebecca. I don't think that was her reason that she's retiring. I just think that was her saying, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? But I think that comes with people asking her what's next. I think that was her saying, right now I'm tired. Right now I'm tired because what I'm having to, battle with Rebecca. So I don't think that was like her official I'm done thing. I think she said that because they were asking her like, what's next? I don't know. I'm tired right now. I'm tired right now. Now I do feel like she will probably retire. I do. But I can't lie and say a part of me doesn't hope that she like, nah, I'm gonna give it one more go. I'm gonna be the old bitch at the rodeo riding cow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But who knows? Between now and then she could, because she's married, she can open her own gym. She can be a gymnastics coach for something. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like she will retire, but I also feel like you never know. Like she said before, she said, I didn't think I'd back this time, and I'm here. So who knows what's gonna happen in 4 years. I think that's their point in saying, stop asking me right now what's next, because right now I'm tired. But I came here, I made history, I got all these medals, I did amazing greats, okay? And who knows? We shall see in 4 years, okay? Last Olympic thing. This white lady, okay? MyKayla Skinner, please, with Simone Biles, so put a stop to cyberbullying. Ma'am, this is the same white girl, and yes, I'm going to keep the Caucasianites. This is the Caucasianite who was on her, I think her YouTube channel, on social media, criticizing the team that she was no longer on. Okay. She was on the 2020 gymnastics team. When talking about the current team, this was the Caucasianite saying, oh, they don't have work ethic. They're not. And they said, bit whatever. Okay. Was referencing them like being lazy, not working hard enough and all that stuff. And they said, "Big, we got you, whatever." And when she said what she said, because she felt like her Caucasian niceness would protect her, and she ain't no big. Who you talking about? Now,
hey everyone,
shut up, little bitch.
I sincerely hope that this topic wouldn't need to be revisited, but
well, you started it, you little heifer. You stop writing checks. Your ass can't cash. Okay, stop sitting around talking about stuff and talking about people and then getting pissed when you get that energy back times 1,000 million trillion stuff. Okay?
Unfortunately, things have really gotten out of hand lately.
Your fault, bitch.
And it's one thing to disagree with me regarding something I have said or a point I was trying to make, but it's something.
Shut up. Shut up.
Else entirely when that turns into cyberbullying or even worse. Watching people cheer on the bullying, which has...
First of all, I need her to understand, ma'am, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all know I am against bullies and bullying, okay? I don't think anybody should bully anybody. I don't think anybody should bully. I really don't think people should bully people. However, you cannot be the one saying disparaging things about somebody else, and you feel like I'm just one person saying my opinion, and then a trillion people come to you to say something. I mean, you want sympathy from me, bitch? You're not gonna get it, okay? You're not gonna get it.
Led to threats of physical harm to...
Now, no one should threaten nobody physically. No one should do that.
Me, my husband, and our daughter is disgusting.
I mean, and let me say this, okay? If that's happening and it's not...
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Because we don't know if she's lying or not, okay? But if there are people who did that, don't come to social media for that. Go to the police, okay? If somebody in my chat said to me, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I'm going to screenshot it, and I'm going right to the precinct, here. And I'm going to say, hey, find these people because they're threatening me. So I feel like when people are actually threatening you, no, don't come to social media, go to the police, because those crazy people should be like arrested or whatever. But ma'am, you get no sympathy from me about you feeling like people's opinion of you is too harsh right now.
So please, at this point, I am just asking for it to just stop for the sake of my family, because...
Well, ma'am,
as enough is enough. So why I'm here is because about 4 weeks ago, I made a comment about work ethic and what seems to be taking place with the rising generation.
No, you were specifically talking about the people at the Olympics.
To be totally clear, I take 100% responsibility for poorly articulating the point I was trying to make.
No, stand in it. Nah, don't be sorry now. Don't be sorry now. Because this is why I always say, everybody is not made to go live to give commentary, because you can say things that is offensively offensive to people, and once it's out there, it's out there. I don't think I have ever said anything offensive to my knowledge, because it's just not in me. You know what I'm saying? It's even if I joke about something, you will know for a fact that I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, you said it with your whole Caucasianite chest, how you felt. You felt good in what you said, okay? And because people is backing Simone Biles, backing the other women, the whole team of the gymnastics. That's Simone, that is Jordan, that is Sunny Lee, and the other two girls as well, okay? Because you talk cash about them and you thought you were safe in your Caucasianite bubble, okay, until we came and rained down on you. Now you feel like, oh my God, I take full accountability for poorly. Shut up.
And the last thing I wanted was to cause harm or offend our U.S. Olympic team.
Oh, see, I didn't mean to offend them. No, I wasn't trying to offend them when I was saying that they don't have good work ethic. When I was saying they're not this and they're that, I wasn't trying. Then what were you trying to do?
I know these women are incredible, the very best of the best. And
oh, that's what you say now. Backtracking and pussy popping.
almost all of them are my former teammates who I have enjoyed very much cheering on.
Since when? Because a couple weeks ago, you were talking Cash Money shit.
The last few years, I posted a video apology on Instagram, and I followed up with a written apology, and I sent individual messages to each of the women on the team.
And they said, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Again, I'm not saying people can sometimes say things wrong, but you sometimes will still get their point. You were talking shit about them. You just didn't think that you'll be held accountable for it.
Only Simone had responded, and she told me that she was proud of me. You guys,
I need to hear that from Simone
about work ethic and what guys can imagine my surprise last week when I was celebrating our team winning gold, just to see this brought up all over again by a caption on an Instagram post.
Well, because everything lives on social media forever. That is why you have to be careful what you say about you have to be careful about what you say and how you say things. Because again, we can tell when someone is just like they're poorly explaining their point, but you understand that there's no malicious intent. You were just sitting around talking cash shit about a team that you was on on.
If Simone truly believes that I called our team lazy and lacking talent, and if that's really how she feels, I am really heartbroken over it, but not just heartbroken because
not you trying to slyly and sneakily blame Simone. If Simone really feels that way, if Simone feels that I feel, shut up. Again, either you sorry for what you said and you apologize for what you said and how people took it, and you want to grow from it, and you don't want anyone bothering you. Either say that, but don't you try to drag and say, oh, well, Simone, if that's how Simone felt, oh my God.
It isn't how I feel or even what I previously said, but heartbroken because Simone's latest post and others that followed it fueled another wave of hateful comments.
Y'all see what she did? Y'all see what happened? Yeah, I'm going to say sorry, but let me blame Simone. Yeah, I'm going to say sorry, but let me blame. So the Caucasianites who like this blonde white woman, for those who see me as in my delicate, humble, vulnerable states, let me point out that Simone commented and said this other stuff, y'all. This was so you want the other Caucasianites to go after Simone? I see you, bitch.
DMs, articles, and emails, hate that includes death threats to me.
Prove it. Show them. When people start saying, I'm getting all these threats, I just need some proof. Okay? Just show me some proof. Because I feel like, why haven't you went to the police? What we gonna do, bitch? What we gonna do?
Me, my family, and even my agent. So,
man, look.
Nigga.
Not today. Okay? Not today. I need some receipts.
Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts?
No. White girl, we need the receipts, ma'am. Okay? You not gonna try to have folk be upset with Simone because you try, oh, it's Simone. It's Simone. Simone, shut up. Again, People, look, at the end of the day, be careful. Oh, I don't care. Be careful on what you say, because if we don't like it, look, there are people who are crazy. Okay? Crazy people are the people who get upset about something and they threaten people. Those are crazy, insane people who we don't support. Okay? Those are the people you report to the police. Okay? Those are the people that you print out their threats and you go to your local police station and you say, I need help. Help me. I am a Caucasian woman and they're threatening me. You do that. You don't come on social media with a fresh blowout. Okay, got your hair done. Okay, let me wear a gray shirt because I'm not black or white. I'm in the middle. I want all the support. You know, and then you go, you know, I didn't mean what I said, but Simone said, and Simone's post, and Simone's, no, you should not, because why not mention nobody else? Why you only mention Simone? You were upset that you were not on the team this year. You felt whatever kind of way about it. You then went on social media and talked negatively about the current team. And you got backlash for what you said about the team. Okay? Nobody is responsible for the reaction that you're getting except you. You did it. Okay? The call is coming from inside the house. Okay, Jody, you stole the car. Okay, it's all you. Simone, like,
Now, why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get thrown in stuff?
Because Simone should not have had anything to do with your apology, ma'am. So get your Caucasianite self out of it. We don't want you here. Okay, get out. This to me will make people be more upset with you. Because you're trying to blame Simone. And it's you. It's you. It's you. A little bit. Anyway. Let's move on. Okay. Because we only got 53 minutes left. Okay. It was some did I show? Okay, I showed Gabby. We showed Gabby already. Okay. I'll be happy to remember. A couple foolish things. You know, here in the Detroit of the Michigans. Okay, people was around here. Y'all know we have the big three here. We got the Ford trucks around here. We got GM around here and the Chrysler, okay? And we have plants all over the city, okay? Some fools really went and stole trucks. They stole like 5 trucks from one of the plants and crashed them all. I was like, first of all, how are you stealing cars and you can't drive? How you steal 5 of them and crash all 5? What was the point? Were you just trying to damage the cars? So I just want to let y'all know, okay, the same way that Caucasianite women should not be over here talking cash money shit about a team they're not on. If you can't drive, do not steal the car. You can't drive. Okay? That's part one. Because I was like, it's some stupid things happening right here. Also, again in Detroit, 19 people up here arrested because they're doing what they think they can do. They can be a cartel. Okay, got some Finny and some cocaine. I'm like, first of all, where do you? I don't even like. I don't get like Finny is deadly. So why does anybody want to sell it? I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me, okay? But child, all these people right here, you see the little list? Okay, all the folk right there are now locked up. Y'all, stop trying to be Frank Lucas. Stop trying to be John Gotti, Pablo Escobar, Franklin Saints. Okay, stop. In 2024, either get you a dispensary that is legal or get a job at the Walmart. Okay, because they are cracking down and they catching y'all left and right. Stop being stupid. Okay, round here transporting from state to state. Okay, now they had a little search warrant, right? Because they were looking at stuff. Okay, it said, let's see, they was distributing stuff. Okay, from August of 2023 to July 2024. Okay, they had an indictment. Okay, defendants out here operating the organization, the trafficking of it all. Okay, the trafficking of it all, based in Detroit and Pennsylvania. Okay, it says a search warrant. Okay, in March of 2024, the leader of the group, Christian Ferson, was arrested during a traffic stop. Okay, in a traffic stop, he had 1,000 grams of Finny and 250 grams of some Henny with an R. Okay, put it together. Okay, he was charged with crimes. And now, first of all, I said he got caught and snitched on everybody. Okay, he got caught and snitched. When they say, oh, he got caught and marked, I'm like, oh, he told, I'm putting cases on all you bitches. You want to know why? Because I am not going down alone. That, look, because you never know. I was looking too, like, is it who is it? Okay, y'all, you cannot be a drug dealer. Okay, it's just out of the question. You can no longer attempt it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay. So they all going to jail. This period. This person, first of all, she looked guilty. Okay. Babysitter charge because she babysit. Now, if you have one job when babysitting. The only job is to keep the baby safe. That's it. Okay. Keep the baby safe. 42-year-old April Green. I'm like, do I know her? She my age. I don't know. But 42-year-old, and him. Do you see him? Do you see the location? Okay. Text me the stuff because you know we can't say stuff on the thing. But I saw the location. I said, bitch, I know you lying. Okay. Babies and 2-year-old. 2-year-old found a pow. This bitch had under her pillow. I said, first of all, no one, the only person that stores pows under the pillow was in Harlem Nights. Okay, when Jasmine Guy and Eddie Murphy was banging and she hid her gun up under the pillow. You know what I'm saying? I thought the same thing. She in jail now. Why is it under the pillow? Now she had her own CPL, so she was licensed to carry. Had 2 pows in the house. Okay, and said they believe she left the pows unsecured, and the child found one under the goddamn pillow. Baby in hospital in stable condition. Be careful who you let watch your kids. Okay, because the question should be: is it a pow under your pillow? Do you have a pow? Where is it? Is it put up? Let me see that it's put up. Okay, flip all your pillows over. Flip all the pillows over because the bitch, if not, you imagine a phone call that the damn babysitter is arresting your child. First of all, I'm beating her ass on sight. We finna fight right now. Okay. So y'all be careful. Kids out here on that bullshit. Look, 12-year-old found in Ohio with her boyfriend, her 34. I said, child, first of all, how? Okay. Look, now the child, the one in the middle in the orange jumpsuit, that's the perpetrator. Okay. He in the middle. The daddy on the one side and the daughter on the other side. The daughter was talking online with dude in the middle. Okay. Dude in the middle drove to get her and then took her back with him. And daughter said, I ain't coming home. I said, bitch, what? Again, watch your children. Because they were talking on Facebook. And let me tell you something. Any grown person talking to anybody on Facebook, you going to jail. Okay? You're going to jail. Talking to the dude on the Facebook, the 34-year-old came and got her. Okay, took her back because she said, I ain't going home. I'm with you now. We together. You mine and I'm yours. But she messaged her daddy. I ain't coming back. Leave me alone. Okay? And they got her. I was like, first of all, what is happening in her household at 12? And she wanted, I'm like, at 12, I was at home chilling. I had a great home life. Maria, get your ass in this car. Get in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is crazy to me. I would, but this is the kind of stuff that when, parents, pull up and just start, beating ass because your grown stuff, I got to beat you up now, and now I got to go to jail because you want my daughter, and she my daughter. Okay, we have to fight. So again, the moral of the story is watch your children, okay? Because if push comes to shove, I'm going to push and shove you in the throat. Down some stairs. I don't know. This lady said the people told her she was dead and she was alive. Okay. Now, first of all, this was weird to me. Y'all, I want y'all, let me know if y'all can hear it. But listen a little bit.
5 years on this earth, Memphian Kinshay Watkins died suddenly and unexpectedly, in fact, in January. At least, of course, this is all on paper. Watkins says that at this point, she is frustrated as she continues to search for answers.
You can see in that video, she's very much alive, and she spoke with Fox 13's Kate Berry, who investigated.
Not the living dead. She's not dead.
It's this mistake that caused so much pain and anguish.
Y'all, listen to the voiceover. I don't know whose voice they're using, but it's like a bad Tubi movie.
Because I'm labeled deceased, I'm not who they say I am.
Kinshay Watkins died on January 10th. The Whitehaven woman walks, talks, breathes, and eats, but legally, Kinshay Watkins has not existed for 6 months.
Apparently nobody knows how to fix it.
It all started when she applied for Social Security benefits.
Who the fuck picked the music? Who picked the music? So I'm gonna let it play a little bit. I'm gonna tell what happened. So some kind of way, that's not her wife. Did the wife kill her? Maybe it was the wife.
She visited the Social Security office on Austin P to appeal her claim in person.
She was like, well, Ms. Watkins, we listed you as deceased January 10th, 2024. I said, I'm sorry, excuse me, you listed me as what?
So she filed a claim against the Social Security. Okay. They denied her Social Security. So she went down to the Social Security office and they said, ma'am, you know you dead, right? And she said, I'm not dead. They said, ma'am, yes, you is. We listed you as dead back in January. Okay, somebody checked the wrong box. They checked the dead box and not the live box, and they left her dead. Child, she couldn't get no job. She couldn't get no health insurance. She couldn't get nothing because her social number was to a dead person. I said, first of all, as a person who just and still is dealing with the death of their father, you usually need a death certificate for shit like that, okay? You can't just mark somebody dead without proof of death. Like, how did she die? Who pronounced the dead? I said, how can someone, and that mean the SSA office, just say, hey, you know what? We want you dead. And if I come in and say, I'm not dead though, I'm alive, the response should not be, well, we don't know how to fix it. But uncheck the box. Uncheck the box. But for months, child, they closed her bank, closed her accounts, all her debts was coming to like, we need our monies. Okay. Could not get no job, could not get assistance, could not get nothing because her social number was tied to being dead. Now, first of all, I'm suing immediately. Okay. If you mark me dead and I have to jump through all these hoops because you fucked up, I'm suing you, your boss, and the president. Well, not our president, that's Biden. But I'm saying, I'm suing some peoples because I don't know how she got marked dead without a death certificate. You really can't do much of nothing these days without one, okay? And I said, child, they think this is thin, but I'm like, nobody should be able to be labeled dead when they're like, and if I come in and say, it's me, bitch, I ain't dead, you can't tell me I am dead. Woo, how you gonna tell me I'm dead? How will you tell me that I'm dead? I feel like once they realize, oh, we mistakenly marked you dead when we denied your Social Security the first time, we just have to fix it. But for no one, it should have never gotten to the point of because everyone's found out she dead. I'm suing everybody. I'm suing everybody. Okay, but she alive now. This month here, okay, the dude who shot Sonya Massey, who I feel like he is building a huge case against himself. We don't let him keep being stupid. Okay, don't let him keep being dumb because he said, I believed she was gonna kill me because she yelled out, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And I thought it was a threat. I said, bitch, talking about he didn't know what she had boiling in the pot. Bitch, you told her to go to the pot. She was on the couch. This fool said, I did it. I thought she was gonna kill me. I thought the pot was a weapon. I thought she had acid in the pot as water. I thought rebuke first Satan, because only Satan thinks that's a threat. Only evil person would feel like it's a threat for someone to say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That means you are an evil person who don't understand prayer. Okay. So I want him to keep digging himself deeper and deeper in a hole of stupidness, of guiltiness, of you had no reason to do what you did. Okay? Yeah, keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. So that way the attorneys has no other reason for what he did other than what he said. And when he said, I thought that meant she was going to kill me. Okay. Guilty. Life. Okay. Because no, first of all, sir, you told her to get up from where she was at to cut off the water. If you thought that was a threat, you sent her to get a threat. That's like saying, yeah, go get your gun. Go get your gun from under the table and take the bullets out. You told her to go to the kitchen at the pot, and then gonna say you thought that. I just need y'all to know, fuck that man. Okay, that's all. I done got mad. I done got mad. You hear me? JLo being whatever. Okay, JLo was reportedly feeling furious and humiliated at Ben Affleck split because JLo, ma'am, Ma'am. No. 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 No, ma'am. I feel like I don't get how she said that she feels humiliated and upset. They were saying how she was thinking that because Ben was the one who said, "Hey girl, hey big head, what's up? What's up?" And then she said, "What's up?" So because he was the one who initiated them getting back together, she now feels stupid because no, look, you had just finished fucking A-Rod. Even if he said, "Hey girl, how you doing?" Ben, I just left one. Give me about a month or two. You had just got done fucking A-Rod and started fucking, and I'm saying that not literally. I'm just saying that. But I feel like you made a decision to move on. He's the love of my life. He's the best person ever. He's the one. And now, 2 years later, they're done. So that's why I told y'all. That's why it's not I blame Diddy. That's why I said there's a reason neither one of them are like talking about it, because I think they know they both will look dumb. My thing is, it's not just Jayla who looks dumb. Ben looks dumb too. I don't know why either of them got married so quick. Now, I think Ben had been divorced for a minute. I believe him and Jennifer Garner. But J-Lo had just gotten out of an engagement from when she was with A-Rod for a couple of years at that point. So I don't feel, yeah, Jen, feel you try your time with your coochie, maybe Ben has great penis. I don't know. But she said, "I'm humiliated. You and yet whatever." The dude from David Makes Man, the actor, he was on David McMahon. He also was on, I think they say Billions. He's also like in some movie that's playing right now. That man got arrested for murder. Now, I did not watch the show David Makes Man. It was on OWN. I had planned to watch it, but I feel like at that point it was other shows on that I had to catch up on or whatever, and I just didn't. But I for sure knew of the show. It got like great reviews of how good the show was, and he was the star of the show. He was David. You know what I'm saying? So Akil McDowell has allegedly, he's been accused and arrested for shooting and killing 20-year-old man named Cesar Peretta. Parking lot of a apartment complex. Happened around 9:15, and they said that man was out here. He was the neighborhood weed man, and he in the apartment complex. He was the neighborhood weed man, and that Cesar P went around there to get some ganja. Guess it was it was allegedly a drug deal situation, and the other man ended up dead. This is the thing about how people can have the chance to get up out the hood, but it does not mean they're gonna get up out the hood mentality. Okay, it also means you can be on a whole TV show and not have enough to get yourself out the hood from being in that hood weed man. Okay, and now you around here in prison, in jail on murder charges, and probably murder and drug charges. 21-year-old young man, life just beginning. His bond right now, $400,000. Child, I was like crazy. It says McDowell noted in court that he was struggling financially and had a public defender. And his lawyer said, "Oh no, his manager is unfortunate." Again, people think just because you see somebody on the TV or here or there, whatever, oh, they good, da, da, da. And it's like that ain't how it always be. And one check from one show, 2 years ago, if you haven't worked since, the bills don't stop unless you buy a house and have enough to pay your summer and winter taxes and all this stuff. Child, it can sometimes be a mess. Okay, so rest in peace to the now. I wasn't there, so I don't know. If he did it, child, you gotta go to jail. You know, unless you are self-defensing self-defensing. Unless you are doing things in self-defense, you can't be out here killing people. It's against the law. Okay. Krishan Rock is still in jail. Okay. Now they keep on saying, oh, Krishan was sentenced to 8 years. She was not. She was not. She has to go to court, and I think it's in Oklahoma. Yeah. For possession of marijuana or a CDS, I don't know what that means, with intent to distribute is classified as a felony. Okay. And if she's found guilty, because it's 2 charges, if Krishan is found guilty, the minimum for them is 2 years. Okay. I think the max is 4 years each. So she could do 8 years in prison. Child, I feel like this is also a case of you should have known better. You should have known better than to do some dumb stuff. Okay, child had a baby, not a baby somewhere else. She in prison, the daddy in prison. Child, but we kept saying over and over again, they're gonna end up in jail. And now the fact they both ended up in jail at the same time. Now Blueface may get out. He may get out, I think, next month or something. But stop playing with the police. Okay? Stop playing with the police. Now, truthfully, she may need prison. Not 8 years of it, but the time she's been gone, she may need that just to clean out her system, to have a break, okay, and stuff. And hopefully, because I don't know who got that baby. I don't know. But whoever do, hopefully the baby gets some medical attention. Because y'all know folk kept on saying that now. I don't think the baby getting anything. I don't know how the baby doing. Her sister was saying, oh, my sister will be home sooner rather than later. Child, sooner or later, she not home right now. And sometimes it's not about a person getting out of jail that they keep doing. If you keep doing dumb shit, you keep getting in trouble, sometimes God will sit you down. And I prefer that God sit you down than God lay you down. Because when God lay you down in the dirt, ain't no coming back from that. Okay? So sometimes God will sit you down for a second to get you in order. You either pay attention or you don't. Hopefully, Jesus will fix it. Erica Mena around here being child. Listen.
Say this. Had I not involved producers in my marriage, I probably would kind of still be married in a way, to a certain extent.
A lie, don't care who tell it. Erica Mena saying, I forgot what interview she was on, but her saying, oh, if I did not have Love and Hip Hop, me and Safari would probably be still married. To me, what that means is, if I was not exposed on the TV show for having a cheating, bad husband, I would have stayed quietly in my misery. Because Safari's antics had nothing to do with production. Production just showed it. Most of the shit you went through, we didn't even see it. It wasn't until y'all couldn't hide this shit no more, and you still kept dealing with it. So her making it seem as if I didn't have production involved, if I didn't have producers involved, Well, you will be in an because you just said how much that man was a bad father. He wasn't there for you when you was pregnant. He wasn't there for the son's birth. So I'm looking like, why would you want to even still married for what? Some people just want to be a wife and not have a marriage. Stupid, dumb. Okay. Let's get to the others because we're gonna end it on funky. Let's go to Kehlani. Because y'all all we doing. Y'all know, did y'all like the video? Y'all take a minute and like the video. Because y'all have to like the video. If you don't like the video, why you be here? Okay. Let's get to Kehlani. Kehlani, we know, is an artist around here. She has a child. Her baby daddy is saying that she is my shirt. I'm trying to fix my shirt. And I thought it's sticking to my jeans. And I feel weird. Okay. I'm like, my shirt was like not all the way down. So I just went and got some ice. Anyway, Kehlani Daddy is saying that she is in a religious cult. He wants full custody of their 5-year-old child because he feels like she's possibly involving the child in the cult stuff. Okay. Now I'm not reading all this shit. Okay, at all. Because I don't feel like it. Okay. But you know, the point is he's saying she's in a cult, it ain't safe. Okay, he's making different accusations of sexual nature. Okay, y'all know how cults be. Y'all know how they be and what they be doing and what they be saying and all that. He said all of that. Okay. He said, okay. Now, there was a post, if I can find it, because she had posted, wait, let me get to it. Okay. Because this is her list. I can't read that shit. Hold on. I can't read that. What I can do is blow it up so I can see it. Okay. So Kehlani posted this. I'm going to read it to y'all. Okay, because that's my job. What has been published in the media over the past, let me go back to the other page. But she said this, I'm going to read it, y'all. But I want to get to thing. But I'll leave that up. What has been published in the media over the past 24 hours is incredibly hurtful, inaccurate, inappropriate, and simply untrue. I wanted to take the time to ensure that I responded to these accusations from a calm and considered space rather than a reactive one. I strongly deny any claim that I have put my child in harm's way or left my child alone with anyone deemed dangerous or unsafe. I also do not align with any of the allegations made against my former religious community that has been stated in the media. I've always taken great care to ensure that my child remains protected and safe at all times. My child and my commitment to motherhood have always been my sole driving forces in this life and will always remain so. This is who I am and what I have always been focused on. This is a legal, private, familial matter that will be handled accordingly, and I will now be taking space from my own personal well-being and most importantly, the well-being of my child. Thank you for your support and for respecting our privacy. I will not be commenting further and will let the legal due process take its course. Kehlani. Okay. Now, it seems since then she posted this. I think this her baby daddy. Let me screenshot it because you got to get a screenshot. Okay, let me read it. Let me read what it says. See, this is on the job news. How can I zoom in? I don't know how to zoom in no more. See, I didn't got this new system, child, and I don't know how to work it. I never said that I think Kehlani. Oh no, I think Zenteria, I don't know what it is a sex cult. Nor did I say that my daughter is in a sex cult. That's factually inaccurate, and I think it's disgusting that TMZ would exploit a child's image like that. Further, I have not been made aware of any court-ordered mediation as of writing this per the account of TMZ. Personally, I would love for TMZ just to justify to me, the father, how they came up with this narrative. The TMZ article sensationalized aspects of what was said while simultaneously breaching my it's so small I can't see shit. Breaching my confidentiality. Further, the filing of my case was incomplete and did not have my authorization by error of counsel. I am no longer represented by the aforementioned counsel. There will be an amended filing soon, which will illustrate the full range of my concern. I do not need to paint an unfair image of my image of my co-parent for my justifiable feelings to be represented by the court of law. This unfortunate trauma only increases the obstacles in ensuring my child's well-being. For now, I am hoping to clear the discrepancies made by TMZ. I hope to see a formal retraction and apology. So TMZ did it? Child. So if TMZ, y'all know, the TMZ killed somebody over the Hollywood Unlocked. One of the two. But if the daddy's saying that TMZ misrepresented what was in his lawsuit against Kehlani, if he's also saying that Kehlani, I'm confused now because he's basically saying that ain't what I said. I fired my counsel because they was on some BS and now I have to have a whole new thing. But him saying verbatim, that ain't what I said. TMZ lying on me. And then Kehlani reposting it on her story because her phone was like, I ain't in that. I ain't do that. What he isn't saying is he doesn't want some kind of legal custody of their child. He's just saying it's not because of a sex code. Either way it goes, TMZ, y'all on some bull stuff. They may be on some bull stuff. Child, I hope she ain't no code. Codes are stupid. Y'all just don't be in no code. We ain't gonna do it no more. Even the Nicki Minaj thing. So Nicki Minaj's little sister. Now, I didn't know Nicki had a little sister until recently. I feel like the sister has been like kind of out of the limelight, but she had done a couple of interviews or whatever. So after the sister did a couple of interviews, some video of Nicki is leaked of her allegedly commenting her feelings on people doing interviews.
When a person speaks on a person they love, why would a person speak openly about a private person? Why would a person do that? Who would you speak about in your interviews if someone wanted to interview you? Yourself, right? It's always a bad sign if
Is she hot?
a person who's not even in your line of work. Why would a person doing interviews with people in your line of work?
First of all, I don't even know if she's really. I mean, I know it's not crack, but Nicki sometimes really like. I just don't know why she talks so slow.
Like, I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold, or maybe people could pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own. You have to discover whatever it is that you're great at. Being a mooch and a clown don't run in my DNA. Doing interviews.
Child, not a mooch and a look. Even some of the comments on here is like, imagine, you know, Beyonce saying about Solange or Brandy saying that about Ray J. You know, I do feel like, I mean, hell, imagine Tony saying it about Tamar. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Michael wasn't around here dogging out his siblings. You know what I'm saying? Michael wasn't talking cash shit about Tito and them and Janet, well, maybe about Reedy, maybe about LaToya. Okay. But I feel like sometimes a part of you being the bigger celebrity, you're the older sibling or whatever, sometimes it is like, okay, I want to put my family on. Yes, use me to get to where you need to be on your own talent. Even if someone say, oh, that's the line in the song, ain't that Brandy's brother? Like, I mean, yes, that's Brandy, yes. You know, usually when one sibling gets on, that creates a way for the other siblings to get on too. Now, should they be talented? Yes. We don't want no untalented people, you know, writing coattails. You know what I'm saying? You do want the person to be talented. If your sister's a singer, but you're the great ventriloquist, be the best little sibling ventriloquist you can be. You know what I'm saying? Do all of the hand puppets at your sibling show. Okay, if your sibling is a rapper and you rap really good gifts at JCPenney, be a great JCPenney gift rapper. I always say Nicki wants to be the only famous person. Okay, in her camp, in her family, in the world. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. My siblings refuse to be, because it's, you know, my siblings are like different. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be like on social media or whatever, you know, which is fine. However, they would never like be dissing me or dogging me out. That is crazy to be talking as if how dare you want to be. Nicki, go get some help, please, ma'am. Go get some help. Janet will be doing a residency allegedly. She's in final talks to a residency in Vegas. Look, I feel this is no tea, no shade to anyone of a certain age, but I do feel like Janet is at an age, has a catalog, has a legacy to where she should not be doing world tours. She should be planted somewhere and everyone comes to her. Okay? Everyone comes to her. When Beyonce hit 50, I'm going to say the same thing. Everyone goes to you. Because your kids can be stationary. You can be stationary. You know what I'm saying? Because putting on a tour across the world is time consuming, it's energy. It takes a lot of things for that to happen. So I feel like Janet has earned to have a seat and get paid for sitting and putting on the show around there. Janet ain't around here no more, showing her titties, her ass. She be fully clothed, child, like it's wintertime. Yes, Janet, do a little residency. Mm-hmm. Do 4 nights a week. Do Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But that's it. I feel like Janet has the catalog for that. I feel like even sometimes when you do not have to worry about traveling, going state to state, that makes your show better because it's a well-oiled machine. It's just what it is. It's what it is. Okay? Even if your residency is like 6 months on, 6 months off. You know what I'm saying? 6 months on, 6 months off. Or whatever. You know, I feel like back in the day, you know, a lot of folks just toured. You know, I feel like back in the day, the only people in Vegas was like the Rat Pack people, the white man with the curly hair. What was that man name? I say Don Jones. What's that man name? Is it Billy Johnson? No. What is that man name? The Carlton man who be dancing stuff. It was them people. But now real actual artists who have all these hits should be in Vegas. It's 18,700,000, 23 hotels and event spaces in Vegas. Put somebody on every week. Okay? Vegas is always popping. Okay, your Frank Sinatra, that ain't what I meant. Dean Martin. There was somebody else. Tom Jones. Thank you. Tom Jones. I could not think of Tom Jones's name. Tom Jones is who I always felt like I heard about in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I heard Tom Jones. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Give her her money. Give her her flowers. Give her her seat. Give her her crown. Because if Janet does a residency in Vegas, let's say for the next 5 years, okay, next will be Beyonce. Okay, then it'll be Beyonce around there in Vegas. Okay, boom, pow, pow. And let it be. Okay, and let it be. I'm going story. Halle Berry. Child, Halle Berry has the worst luck and baby daddies. Child, I mean the worst. Okay. This her son, her son's daddy, who was saying that Halle wants the daddy to go to like co-parenting therapy, which I think is good. Because co-parenting therapy, all it really is making sure both parents are able to co-parent effectively. And sometimes that means, you know, you work with a therapist, meaning they help mom and dad figure shit out. Okay? They figure things out. And the fact that this man, and I'm not child, he was in that movie with who was that? It was a cheating wife, and the husband found out and cracked him in the head with a snow globe, and you know, and stuff. or whatever. Anyway, their son name is Maceo. Okay, and he said, per his peoples or whatever, that Halle is constantly attempting to strong arm me by forcing me into submission, using her wealth and the legal professionals at her disposal. Shut up, B. Okay, I'm like, what? And the judge agreed that Halle can't, force him into I said, what kind of judge says no? Y'all don't need to go to co-parenting therapy, bitch. Clearly they need it. Clearly. There's never time to not want to work at being better co-parents for your child. When y'all have a child, she paying that man's child support. Their son is 10. They got at least 8 more years of bullshit. Child, I hope he never work again. It says Halle says Oliver has recently been displaying problematic behaviors when it comes to making decisions about their child, and she was seeking the court's involvement because the first concern is Oliver's continued unilateral decision making with respect to Mayfield's education. Basically, he making decisions and not talking to me. So we not co-parenting, right? Thank you. Unfaithfulness with Richard Gere. It was also Diane Keaton, Diane Lane. Watch Unfaithful. It was a good movie. Okay. But I feel like any judge who say, well, no, y'all can keep beefing. Have to get new lawyers. A new lawyer or a new judge. I feel like there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I think there's some issues between us, and because we can't agree, can we get some mediation so that we both can come to a common ground? If we beef and our son is only 10, I mean, it's going to get worse. I think there's never nothing wrong with the parents who already had a rocky co-parenting relationship when one is saying, I think we need a third party to help us communicate better. But that's just me, okay? Either way, though, I hope he never work again. We're not gonna need her money. He gets my goddamn nerves. T.I. Okay, now I don't know, child. Does T.I. look that different now? Child, T.I. was arrested at the airport over a case of mistaken identity. I said, how do you mistake T.I. in Atlanta? I thought he was the king of Atlanta. If T.I. ain't the king of, how did it happen? Okay, so according to TMZ, T.I. was at the airport, okay, in Atlanta, where he lives, where he resides, where he said he's the king of the South, okay? In the airport in Atlanta, okay, there was somebody by the name of Clifford Harris who had a warrant out for his arrest from Baltimore, Maryland. Now, y'all know T.I.'s birth name is also Clifford Harris, okay? Now, even though T.I. and this man in Baltimore, Maryland, have the same name, clearly T.I. is not living in Baltimore. And I would think if anybody would recognize T.I., it would be the police in Atlanta. Okay, but no. Okay, when they came up and they said, oh, there's a warrant out for Clifford Harris in Baltimore, Maryland, the police came and literally took T.I. to jail. Okay, left the airport, drove him to Clayton County Jail. They were going to extradite him to Maryland because why? Well, because Clifford Harris in Baltimore, Maryland has a warrant out for their arrest. And it was like some real charge. Like it was like some stalking, some crazy charges that he had or whatever. With the, some violent behavior stuff or whatnot, okay, some potential pow stuff or whatever. So yeah, T.I. was taken from Atlanta Airport down to Clayton County Jail and was going to be extradited, okay. But luckily, the judge who reviewed the case before he was extradited, Because T.I. had good lawyers who said, sir, judge, it's the wrong Clifford. Okay, it's the wrong Clifford. And the judge said, you're right. Case dismissed. Can you imagine if T.I. had been extradited to Baltimore, Maryland, and was like held in jail? I'm suing. He may still sue because I know at some point they had to know, does the birthdays match? Does that Clifford not have a mug shot? Because if you want to arrest me because of somebody's warrant, don't warrants have like, even Warner posters back in the 1800s had a picture of the person. It was a cartoon picture, but a picture nonetheless. I'm like, to me, I should have never been taken from the airport in Atlanta as CI to be, but luckily he out. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna be pissed about it for a day or two. Because how dare you get me out of the Atlanta airport? I am VTI. Okay, I am Clifford Harris of Atlanta, not a block around it. Okay. We did that. Serena had posted, where is it? Yikes. This Peninsula Paris, it was a restaurant in Paris. I've been denied access to rooftop to eat in an empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids. Always the first. So she round there in Paris, child, and was trying to get some food, and they would not let her in. So she posted that on her social media, how, I cannot believe I was denied entry. I can't believe this shit. Okay. Now, they responded because, again, once you posted, of course, they're going to say, oh my God, they being racist to the black woman and wilder than the black woman. Y'all know that's what we do first. Okay. It is. We ain't going to lie around here. Okay. And they said, dear Mrs. Williams, what's her? I don't know. Anyway, please accept our deepest apologies for the disappointment you encountered tonight. Unfortunately, our rooftop bar was indeed fully booked, and the only unoccupied tables you saw belonged to our gourmet restaurant, blah, 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 okay, which was fully reserved. We have always been honored to welcome you, and will always be to welcome you again in them. So it's like, I think my question, did Serena feel entitled because she is Serena Williams? Because I am Serena Williams, did she have some entitlement? That's why on my thumbnail it says, okay, baby daddy's entitlement. Okay, did Serena have a bit of entitlement to where she felt like, how dare you not let me in because I'm Serena Williams? Or was it simply, I saw some empty tables? Now, I had seen another post. I think it was this one. Wait, I saw one where they had said, I can't find it. Maybe we got deleted. But there was one where the people had said, oh, whoever the hostess was did not recognize Serena, for one. However, still, we were booked. And I do wonder, because y'all know, I can see things two ways. I see it that if the table she saw were reserved, should they have sat her anyway? That's the get you gotcha. Were you looking at an empty restaurant? Did you see 2 or 3 empty tables and you felt like, why can't they seat me here? You know, the one post I saw earlier was like, well, no, they told her the seats that she saw were reserved so they couldn't seat her. So it's a catch-22 because it's her word against their word. I'm still wondering, did she feel some kind of entitlement, or did the rest, were the restaurants being the racist? You know what I'm saying? So a part of me do feel like, because the post I saw earlier was them saying, oh, the hostess people did not recognize her, which to me did mean if they had, they would have found some kind of way to seat her. But because we're booked and we don't recognize you as Serena Williams with your 2 children, we can't seat you. Now, to me, if that's a bit of entitlement. Because if I'm sitting there waiting for a table and so is Serena, and if y'all full, if you don't see her, you better seat me too. Then you better seat me too. So I feel like if they book, they book. But you know, most restaurants do make special acceptance for famous people. Why? Because they don't want bad press. They don't want bad press. But sometimes you get bad press, okay? And I would be like, okay. Okay. So I don't know. I just wonder what did she feel entitled to feel like, you know, I can't believe, because I think when you tag restaurants, you want them to know you turned away Serena Williams. You turned me away, okay? Because if she goes to the local Denny's and Denny's say, man, we full, we closed, and she gonna tag I don't know. But anyway, they said, man, we were booked. They were, because think about this too also. If you reserve a table and you get to the restaurant and somebody in your table and then you can't sit down, who knows? Hopefully her and the kids went and got some food somewhere else. Y'all, I gotta undo some things. I told you the last thing we're doing is Funky Dineva. Wait, it's 11 o'clock. Let's see, we got Nikki, Kehlani. Okay, yeah, we're almost done. What's this lady name? Not this lady name. I'm trying to close stuff out of her. Yeah, Kamala. I hate when I do that. Kamala has picked a running mate, a VP. Okay, it is Governor from Minnesota, Tim Walz. Is the running mate around here. Okay, they've been saying a lot of great things about that man and what he was doing over there in Minnesota. I got many uncles who live in Minnesota. Okay, and stuff. So we have a running mate who said he is ready to hit the ground running. Okay, he ready to battle, Trump, Code 45's VP, if he gets asked up off the couch. That man said, look, the government was real hoodie crimey and things was going on. And when Code 45 was in office, it was all kind of crimes. Okay, and them crimes don't even count the ones he did. I said, oh, Tim came out blazing. Tim came out blazing. You hear me? So congrats to our nominees. Okay, it is a whole Kamala Harris and Tim. Okay, going up for the president and vice president. Okay, and they brought up how that man legalized recreational marijuana and passed free lunch for students and created a Beyonce Day. Oh, hey. Now, I saw folks saying, why couldn't she pick a black person? Because that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Okay? I knew that Kamala was not going to pick a black man or a black woman or a woman. I said she going to pick a white man. You want to know why? Because that's what they're going to need to think is a balanced thing. Okay, and he happens to be a white man who, you know, is for some of the same thing that we are for. You hear me? Okay, so I can't wait for these debates. I can't. It's gonna be a good ass sound. Y'all gonna be a good ass sound. You hear me? Now I think that was all. Again, I'm gonna do my where is it, child? Because I have to review Wolverine and stuff. Okay, because I gotta do that. Lastly, let's get to the Funky Dineva interview with what's his man name? I'm trying to find my notes. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find my notes. Where are my notes? So Funky did. I can wait. Let me get my things together. Okay. Boom. See, I'm clicking stuff and it ain't clicking. Y'all, StreamYard is acting up. Oh my God, it won't click. There we go. So Funky Dineva did an interview. Okay. It aired today. Oh, I gotta do. Oh, wait. Y'all made me forget the bishop. I almost forgot the bishop. Okay. Lord Jesus. Quickly. So 2 things with the bishop. Three things. One, the man who robbed them. Okay. Because y'all know the robbery. You know, I forgot to celebrate the second robbersary. The second robbersary was last month. I forgot because my daddy died. Okay. Anyway, but Bishop Robbery, the 2 remaining robbers who are, you know, locked up or whatever, you know, they're awaiting trial and stuff. The lawyer for one of them said, the lawyer for Saquon Pollock said, look, okay, judge, because Bishop was around here and he was arrested, okay, for crimes and stuff. He had his own crimes going on. I feel like my client should get a lighter sentence because the bling bling Bishop is also a career con man and liar. Like, not that my client should get off. Like, he shouldn't get off. But there should be some. I was like, I have never heard of someone saying, well, I mean, my client robbed somebody who was already scamming. So I just feel like, you know, my client should get a. I was like, sir, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that, not at all. Now, it's hilarious because, I mean, look, toss everything at it. Okay. Man wrote a 6-page letter to the judge. Okay. The arrest, the trial, and conviction of Bishop Robbery. Okay. There should be some consideration to not get as much time. I'm just saying, don't get as much. I said, bitch, what? Now, also, I know Bishop Robbery had applied to get a new trial. The judge and them said no. No, not at all. That ain't gonna happen. Okay. Denied. Okay, so he was already denied an appeal. Okay, denied. No. So he's gonna be in there, y'all. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna find where he at. I'm gonna write him a letter. Okay, I'm gonna write him a letter. Let's see if Bishop Robbery right. Man, I don't write prison. Let's see if Bishop Robbery writes me back. Okay, I just wonder. But yeah, he was denied a new trial. And then also him and Tasha K. Okay. Tasha K scored huge $360 million win against Bishop Robbery. Child, he was really out here bling Bishoping. Okay, bling. This is him in April before he went to jail. Okay, Tasha K, and I'm reading this from hiphop.com. Tasha K is someone who was blah 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 waiting for that. Whitehead was suing Tasha K for defamation as well as invasion of privacy. He was seeking $360 million in damages and was claiming that Tasha, was lying about him. When she's talking about how he purchased that expensive ass house, how he ain't had no money, okay, and because Bishop is in prison, the judge ruled in Tasha's favor, okay. Judge found her statements to be fair report privilege. Okay, the judge also noted that some of the statements were proved in court. How are you going to sue somebody for $360 million for defamation when you are going to court, sir? And in court, it proved that you did not have no money and you did kind of get that house fraudulently. You proved her case. So now Tasha may still owe Cardi B $4 million, okay, but she do not owe Bishop Robbery $360 million, okay. The case was dismissed and Tasha won, and she need to win, okay, because again she still owe that lady her money, but she do not owe him his. Everybody he sued, his case don't get this case will be dismissed, okay, because he was guilty. Okay. Now let's lastly quickly, because it won't be long, y'all. Because I thought I'd be done by now. Q did an interview, okay, which I just writing so small. Lord Jesus. Y'all be trying my best to get stuff done. And where's my? Oh, I got this mixed up bigger so I can see it, y'all, because y'all know I can't see stuff. I can't. Child, y'all never update y'all stuff because then when you get here, you're not gonna know how to fix shit. Okay, I don't know how to fix nothing around here. But Q and Carlos. Okay. This is how I always see Carlos. Laughing too much and laughing too loud. Okay. Too much and too loud. Okay. This was actually a very good interview that he did with Q. I feel like most of the stuff I knew, even him talking about his past, his family as when he was younger, when he was, him being a young gay boy in Miami, how he used his mouth to, to be his weapon and stuff. I feel like all of that was a great conversation. Him opening up about his dad, how he used to date older men and he stopped dating older men and stuff. For me, the juicy part of what he was saying, it really was the stuff about TGIF. I told y'all the only reason I started YouTube was because I was a fan of Funky Dineva. And when I would see his video, I'm like, I can do that. I can do this. And that's what really got me to wanting to do YouTube. Okay. So I think seeing or realizing where Funky was back then and where he is now, he really has built up his brands. Even over the past, let's say 5 years, he's built it to bigger and better than what it was before. So my little look, y'all go watch the thing. How long is? Let me see. Because I watched it like when it was live or whatever. So I don't even know. Let's see how long it was. Child, is it? Where is the thing? It's an hour and 49 minutes. It's an hour and 49 minutes. And he talks about even where he started, you know, Sheree suing him because the whole Chateau Sheree child with him when Funky and Michelle Brown was outside Sheree house in the dirt with a dang dildo reviewing her house being built. You know, I remember his old Atlanta Housewife reviews. That's back when Funky like would not be on camera without his wigs. Okay, the wigs and the lipstick. If you realize now, he don't do that no more. And I remember a time when he said, "I have to transition from Funky Dineva to Quentin to Q." And I think sometime before he would still slide into the wig Funky persona, and now he doesn't. He does it now. It has to be a good, messy, petty reason for him to do that. But he also, I think now he is secure in his cuteness and his Funky Dinevaness, and he doesn't need the wig or the lipstick anymore. So that's great, great, great. But if you recall how he used to be, how he used to review, he is more focused, even though sometimes he ain't. But he is more business focused. He seems more comfortable in his craft. And that is why a lot of YouTubers don't shit on him. But y'all know sometimes he says stuff that aggravates us. However, seeing his growth and knowing in the back of my head he ain't trying to be malicious, he just sometimes says some bullshit. But that's why a lot of us don't really throw him away, because we know how it is. You know what I'm saying? We don't always have to agree with his opinions, but we always respect him the same way he respects us. My first note, because I won't try to go watch it, but let's discuss some things, okay? He talked about, because they got to the Tea-GIF part of everything, and he brought up how Claudia, because remember Claudia said how Al was talking, because he basically spread, gave tea on Claudia, Al, the show, and that kind of stuff. And he said, now Claudia had mentioned that Al was talking about her, and she found out via screenshot. Now, I always felt like the Q accidentally show her something, but Q said no. My lipstick look weird. He said no. The Claudia got a screenshot from Mimi. Got a screenshot from Mimi that showed Al saying something negative about Claudia. Now y'all know Mimi and Al are good friends, or at least they were, child. So the fact that Q was saying Claudia got that information from Nene Leakes, which means Nene Leakes is messy. He said Claudia got a screenshot from Nene Leakes showing Al saying some negative things. That's what caused the rift between Claudia and Al. Okay, because Claudia found out things that Al, and that stuff that Claudia said on her live after the whole thing happened, that's also stuff that was in Armand's roast to Al. Okay, when Carlos asked, well, is Al a diva? Is Al the issue? Now, Funky did not throw Al up under the bus at all. He also, because he said, in response to that, he said Al was not a diva while on the show. He said, actually, Al was the most insecure of them three, because he said that was Al's first time in that kind of role, be it on a talk show. He said that's why Al always had notes. You know, he said because Al was nervous and insecure about doing the job, if folks would like him, if it would, carry over well or whatever. So Al was always trying to make sure he had the shit he had to have, okay? And I said, well, I guess that makes sense. But he said, Al was the most insecure. That Al would always have the notes and be worried about what people thought about him on the show and how he worked on the show. He said, but Al overall is a good person, a good, cool person. And Carlos said he's cool or whatever too. I feel like Q did not want to toss any shade or blame verbatim on Al. However, I do feel like him saying, well, Nene showed Claudia shit Al said. To me, that was his way of saying, well, Al did say some things. Thank you, Keisha, for super chat. Did he say from Nene of that it was a screenshot of account? He said verbatim, Claudia got a screenshot from Nene leaks. Claudia got a screenshot from Nene. Now, that don't mean that Nene told. That's probably what he was told. Okay, either way, he said Cardia got a screenshot from Nene leaks showing Al saying some negative things. So, that's what that was. So to me, that was a way of saying Al was saying some messy shit to other people. Okay. He also brought up how if the right thing came up, he would work with them again because it was they had a great time. This is a big thing. When it's fun, it's fun. When it's fun and when it works, it's fun. He was like, when it was working, it was working. We had a great thing. So if the right thing came along and it was the right way, I would go back to work with them. Okay. But he also brought up how he walked away because, child, one, he said, not to me, all Funky did was elaborate on stuff he already told us. I feel like I would have said all this on my own platform. However, he and Carlos are friends, so it kind of makes sense that he just elaborated on what he had already told us, okay? He said, one, I walked away from the show because I did not feel valued. He said, and he said all of this before, y'all know before they went to 5 days a week, when they were just 2 days a week, they were getting paid $12.50 per show. He said once they took them to 5 days a week, they took them down from $12.50 per day to $1,000 per day. He said, so for him, he like, if y'all paying us $12.50 per day for 2 days, why are we getting paid less time to do more work? He said, I wanted to walk then. He said he was going to walk then. He said, but they basically convinced him, hey, don't do a year contract, do 6 months. Okay. At the end of 6 months, you know what I'm saying? Then we shall see. Okay. We'll try to work it out. Okay. He said at the end of the 6 months, he still wanted to get back that $12.50 per show. They did not want to budge. So he basically left because one, I don't feel valued. And two, y'all playing with me over a little bit of money. He said, he was like, I want the $12.50 per show, which is $1,250 per show. If y'all can't do that, okay, cool. Put me on your health benefits. Give me health insurance. And they still said no. He said at that point, he like, y'all won't pay me the little $250 extra. Again, $250 per show. Y'all won't put me on the health insurance. I'm walking. And he again made it clear he said if I work, I make roughly $50,000 per month on YouTube. He said if I don't do much on YouTube, I'll make about $30,000. a month on YouTube. Let me let y'all know the average YouTuber, most of us average YouTubers are not making $30,000 or $3,000 per month. Okay, Funky Dineva has really worked and made a name, a brand, a lane, and a following for himself. We're all trying to get. Well, I'm speaking for myself. I am trying to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're making 30 grand per month on YouTube, I would absolutely quit my job, because at that point I can afford all my bills and I can afford the same good health insurance now I'm getting to my regular job. Because the reason I still work my regular job is because I have amazing benefits. And if you are a YouTuber, there are no YouTuber benefit healthcare shit. You pay all that shit out of pocket. I ain't giving up my $20 copay through my good ass Blue Cat Network, through my job. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. So a lot of YouTubers are not making that. You see Funky's numbers. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So most of us are trying to get to. That's why when I say once it knocks you out the algorithm, it sucks because your numbers are affected and you make less money. You want to get to a point to where that no longer happens. You know what I'm saying? So him, like, no, when I work all the time, like on real, I'm making 50 grand a month. And that's just in what he makes on YouTube. Y'all know Funky charges some people who come on the show, like I think like maybe either $1,500 or $2,500 for a spot on the show. But he do that because he know his worth. He know if you come on my show, bitch, you're gonna make money. So pay me an entrance fee. So if he's making 30 grand a month, 30 to 50 grand a month with YouTube ad revenue, okay, he's making good. He can afford whatever. So he was like, I don't have to be here. I can make more on my. He said, I realized I can make more on my own. I can make more on my own. Period. So I left because I did not feel valued. I asked this to be paid the same $12.50 per show. We were getting paid when it was 1 to 2 shows a week. They said no to that, and they also said no to putting me on the health care. I said, it makes sense to me. Because Funky was building the platform. He also admitted that yes, I was being messy when I went ahead and was going live at the same time they were, because I was being messy and petty. I was. He said, but also it made sense. That he said the majority of the views over there were my people. And that's true. Al didn't have no people. And Claudia barely had people. You know what I'm saying? Most people were watching because of Funky, because he was already a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So he said it made sense for me. Like I'm already used to being on live at 8 p.m. Why would I not just keep doing the shit and do it that way? I said, child, that's true. But he said, I was being messy. Absolutely. He said, absolutely. But it made sense. He also said that when he was leaving, he said, I don't really know Armand like that. But I told him, hey, this is what to do. I gave him all of the tools he would need to make it over there. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. Don't trust that person. It's when you have a new job, you want someone to tell you the ins and outs, the pitfalls, and what to watch out for. You want somebody to genuinely tell you, hey, if you want to make it here, these are the tricks of the trade. He said, I gave him all that shit. And he went over there and fucked it up. He said, I do feel like Armand, somebody, he didn't say who, So I do feel like Armand had a battery put in his back. He said because the roast Armand did, the stuff he said was personal shit, roast shit. More importantly, stuff that happened when Armand wasn't even working there. So how do you know? How are you saying things in a roast about Al that happens when you weren't even there? Meaning people told you stuff about him. Somebody, and that's the definition of somebody put a battery in your back. Battery in your back does not mean someone told you go do this. What it means is somebody gives you the information to use at your leisure. That's a definition of what it means when someone says something with a battery in their back. It means you gave the person the perfect ammunition to do what you know they would do. So Funky saying the stuff Armand was saying was stuff that happens and he wasn't even there. You were saying things that happened when you did not even work there. So how would you know? Even him saying, you know, the text that Claudia saw of Al talking shit allegedly with Nene had happened a while ago. They had got over it. That wasn't anything that had freshly happened. So when he said Armand brought up old shit that happened when he wasn't even there. Someone put a battery in his back and he ran with it. Okay. He said Armand was a factor, not the factor. He was a factor to why the show got canceled. He said, why? Because there's on no planet where you can do that to your coworker and shit is fine on Monday. You can't roast your coworker like that on Thursday and think by Monday, oh, we'll be fine. Nah, bitch. No. Okay, he was like, so in his opinion, Armand was, and that roast was a reason for the show being canceled. He said Armand was immature. He needed to. Now he also said Armand is talented. Armand could be up next and blah 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 bloop. Okay, he said, however, Armand had some growing to do. Okay, he was immature. He went over there and fucked the things up. Okay. There was no coming back from that roast. He said there was no coming back from that roast. I like how Carlos King told Funky, well, kudos to you because when Al called you pissed, you tried to warn him, which shows y'all have a friendship. Because anyway, why you mad, girl? Had it been me, bitch? Okay, but no, a friend of mine, I would have been the same way. He said, yeah, but you tried to like warn him, like, no, I'm on live. I'm on live, okay? And it kind of showed how business-wise Funky was trying to not let that information get out, but it got out. Even him saying how he gave Armand the tools to use to have that show be successful, and Armand just did not do it. Because he like, I could have came back. I could have like Portia and took a season off and came back later, but now the fucking show canceled. So he said, well, what did you first think when you heard the show was canceled? Funky said, I felt vindicated. He said, because had they just gave me my things, had they just paid me the little bit I was asking for, the show could have grew and grew and grew. He said, so the show being canceled just 6 months after I left, a part of me felt vindicated because you had a good thing. Y'all were being stingy, did not want to pay me, did not want to work things out with me. And now look at you, the show canceled. I said, it's true. He said, but for me, the show was canceled and ended over some dumb shit. I said, that's true as well. I did not even realize it was roughly 6 months after Funky had left that the show literally was canceled. You know, Funky also spoke on Mona Scott Young about how back in the day, you know, when he was trying to make it. Y'all know he had his ups and downs, child. But when he brought up how when Mona and Mona in Love and Hip Hop or whatever, at first they were gonna pay him to use some of his content, and how Mona kind of switched. So, well, no, we're gonna pay him. How about we have him come to the show? He said Mona be on some bullshit. I said, child, we heard about Mona. However, just hearing how hard things were for him back then, and now how he's making $50,000 a month. Now, I take it that's before taxes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but again, he is still at a point as a YouTuber where that's where I want to be. Okay. But he's taken, you know, the past 13 years to build himself up. So even like he asked him, because Funky said how he doesn't really watch other YouTubers. But you know, I think a lot of people don't know that a lot of YouTubers sometimes we don't watch each other. Mainly because we all talk about the same things. So I no longer, I don't watch my own videos back. Like he doesn't either. I really don't watch many YouTubers now. The only people I watch for sure, I watch is Rox, because I love her gossip stuff. But she don't do much stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do watch is Rox, and I watch Ashley's What It Is. That's really the only people I watch, because I'm like, we all kind of do the same thing. So, and if someone does like a special whatever, like a video of something else, I'll do that. But you know, most YouTubers don't really watch other YouTubers on any regular basis. But he said how he doesn't watch people at all. He said, because I never want to be influenced by what I'm watching. And I learned that too. So that's why now I really don't like watching other people, because you can easily pick up how they talk, what they say, and you don't want their opinions in your brain. You know, so most of us either don't watch the other people at all, or we will have to watch their stuff after we've done our own takes on things. So he does that too. He did not, to my recollection, mention how he and Claudia is now at all. He and Al are still friends. Cool. Him and Carlos are friends as well. You know. He brought up how he brought up how he's moving to Atlanta. Moving back to Atlanta. I felt he was doing that when he was complaining about how much stuff costs in Miami. And I just always felt like he was gonna move back to Atlanta. He wants to do a late night, like syndicated nighttime talk show. He said that would be better done in Atlanta. He has his man lives in Atlanta, so he's gonna move to Atlanta for the man as well. He will be back there sometime in September. And he's been his man, he's been with him for a year. The black man in the corporate world. When he said, I left Atlanta the first time because I lost my way. I had to go back home to Florida to get my shit together. I had to find peace and grow up and focus on work. And if you just remember where he was when he was in Atlanta, you know, all that shit with Michelle Brown, all that shit that happened, he is admitting, saying, I was just in a bad way, you know, and I had to go home, just kind of recollect myself, get my shit together, get back focused. And his channel is much better now. He's thriving now. He's very productive now. He's trying different things now. He's on to a different level now. And that's amazing to see, for one. And, you know, I think people don't get how hard being a YouTuber is, even on my little level. So I can imagine how hard it is on his big ass level. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know, get a following and have folks watch you, no matter what we talk about. Like, that takes so much time and effort or whatever. And so I commend him for being able to recognize he had to get it together. Okay. and stuff. Okay, and him saying like I had to come home, but now my things are in order. I'm moving back to Atlanta to do this and that and do whatever. He also spoke a little bit about being labeled as a gay black man who hates on black women. Now, I don't feel like Funky hates black women. I don't. Now, do I feel like sometimes he goes too far? Absolutely. But he also said that as well. He brought up how he said, I get how people can think that. He said, when you think about the content I review, he like, there's not much, that's not many shows that have men, like gay men or white men, whatever. Like most shows are black women. And so that's who's on the show. He brought up how I've also talked cash about other people, but sometimes that's what folks don't care about. He brought up how, he said, even him and Chloe Bailey, he's like, I never know which person people are protecting. You know what I'm saying? He said, so I'll say something about somebody who they said was, is who I'll say something about somebody who they'll say is like innocent, like with Chloe. He said, I don't know who they're protecting this time or the other. But he did say, yes, sometimes I do go too far. When he goes too far, I check him. What I mean by that is, if he goes too far, I will say something. I do not believe Funky Dineva as a person hates black women. I think Funky Dineva as a person sometimes goes too far in his critiques and his jokes and his rants about whatever. Because he feel like I'm just talking. But he also said, sometimes I do go too far, I just wrong. Whatever. But sometimes he, child, I don't think he hates black women. I don't. But I do agree that sometimes he goes too far. But those are two different things. There's sometimes chill out. Okay. Overall, though, in my opinion, it was like a 2-hour thing. It was a good interview. So I still suggest y'all go watch it and stuff. But I enjoyed it. I watched it on like double the speed to get past the stuff that I already knew. And I cut it on like regular speed towards the end. But his tea on Tea-GIF, I agree with. I do feel like, again, if Al sent some messy shit to whoever else and Claudia saw it, bad Al. If Claudia, allegedly, or whoever, was telling Armand shit that made Armand go and do that roast, bad that person. And Armand doing that roast was the nail in the coffin. It really was. It is what it is. Anyway, y'all. That's it. That's all. I'm done. Okay, I am done. I am 48 minutes late. I did not want to go past 11 p.m. It's almost midnight. I have to go to bed. Okay. I hope y'all will like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Y'all know it's other videos on my channel. Go watch them because it's already midnight. I still cannot do my Deadpool review. I guess I will do that tomorrow, bro. Because I have to review the movie. I just have to get my thoughts out about the movie. But I'm trying to start back into my movie reviews. So that will be a child one this week. I don't know when. I hope y'all had a good time with me tonight. I had a good time with y'all. Y'all know if it's things going on, I will be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. But y'all know, like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, TikTok. Okay, I love you all. A good time always have by all. Please like the video, share, subscribe, and all that goodness and whatnot. And until tomorrow, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
you.